Speaking of addiction, the affliction,
And pizza, good food.
pizza is like a symbolization for me of like a comfort food almost without like having a fork.
Said you don't know where else to turn. Pizza.
Pizza definitely holds love for me. Like when I think pizza, I think like it's a good vibe. Like it's, you know, it's love in the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think, when did pizza like get invented, or how did it get invented?
Yeah. Well, who came up with the concept of it?
Like Buddy was like, man, I got some bread, I got some tomatoes.
Tomato sauce.
He probably had like a little bit of cheese. I don't know, probably some
Cheese.
weak cheese. I don't know. You know, they probably went on shit with the cheese game back then.
So let me just slap all this on some bread and then cook it and just see what happens.
Do it on the fire.
Throw it on the fire or whatever their version of an oven was.
Yeah. Dang, the first
what
oven.
happened.
Yeah. No, yeah. You throw it on the fire, put it in the oven, with like the 12-foot like long handle.
The handle.
And then now we get to, deep dish pizzas. We got stuffed crust pizzas. How did we get here? Like,
thin crust.
What guy was like, we need to put more cheese on a pizza. How can we do it? You got conventions. You got conference calls.
Throw it in the crust. That's how we do it.
It's in the crust.
Put it in the crust. And we actually put flavor on the crust.
It was probably analytics. They were probably like, statistics show that if we do stuffed crust, we can fit 50% more cheese on the pizza. And they were probably like, probably do with a chart, like one of the weekends, like, the shit was just going up. No, it used to be people doing that.
You know what used that's like real slip on too though? Mm-hmm. School pieces. The Mexican
stop sign,
stop sign piece at school.
Because they had the stop signs and they had the
stop sign and the stuffed crust. That was in a rectangle.
Yep. I wonder how it holds up today. Like if I went and bought like,
they probably still bust.
I wonder how it holds up.
It's still hit.
You think so?
I would say they would. I ain't had one of them bitches in school.
Well, because
if they sold them in stores though.
And that's the thing, like, I don't know if it's just one of those things like a Capri Sun. I don't know if it was good when I was in school.
When you was a kid.
Now the stop sign, I feel like it'd hold up. I just wouldn't do the sausage.
You ain't like the sausage on the stop sign?
Well, no, not anymore.
I do. I did. I always like the sausage on the stop sign piece.
That's why that stuffed crust always went dumb.
Stuffed crust.
Them chili Crispitos to this day, they still got them.
Nah, they was very inconsistent too though. Them Crispitos, because sometimes they'll burn them or they'll overcook them. They'll flake every time you ate them. And then some of them
You got one job.
Some of them was just right. Some of them there was a little overcooked. When you get into it,
some of them had that little crispiness.
They was a little too crispy.
Had a little carrot in there.
Like, God damn, man! I mean, chips and meat.
What do you think is like the first pizza that you said was just like that really put you on to pizza, or like your first?
Boy, you have to. I think probably Godfather, probably the first pizza I ever had.
Yeah, like the taco pizza.
Just regular, like or no, I don't know. It was like first time I ever had. I had to be like 3 or 4 years old. It was either at Chuck E. Cheese at a birthday party.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza actually.
Like, I remember first time I had pizza. We had just moved into our parents had just moved into their first house.
Mm-hmm.
Then they went and got some Godfathers. I think I was like hooked in. And then just going to birthday parties growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chuck E. Cheese or like Skating Rink.
Skating Rink has slammer pizza.
Usually they like
pump it up.
Pump it up.
Skating Rink, pump it up.
But they'll have pizza delivered to them places.
Mm-hmm.
And Chuck E. Cheese made their own.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first time I had like Parmesan and stuff on pizza.
Yo, Parmesan on pizza, like
Parmesan and the red peppers.
Just sitting in a restaurant and having like the Parmesan shaker on pizza.
That pizza place in the mall too. I don't know if you remember, like Sbarro, whatever.
Oh, Sbarro.
Sbarro.
Yeah. Like people have their opinion, their comments on Sbarro, but they're cool. Because like they're like a mall pizza place. But like I feel like they're pretty solid.
New York style though.
Yeah.
They was New York style.
Because they have them in just about any mall that I've seen on the East Coast, mostly. Like if you go, they're gonna have like like a Chinese like type of like spot, and then they're gonna have
They're gonna
that.
have your fast food, typical fast food.
Yeah, they might have a Charlie sandwiches or like a Mo or a Chipotle. They're getting a
Yep.
food court type area
And you got to have that one pizza spot.
in a Cinnabon,
You
probably.
got to have an
Or
onion.
yeah, it's gonna be one of the yep, literally, or in a cookie
place like
yep.
American Dream or whatever other cookie place they had back in the day.
Literally, that's the whole food court.
Every mall in America.
Nah, honestly, like
That's the
crazy
blueprint.
Yeah. Now you can tell if you're in like a bigger mall because they'll always have that, but they might have a second or third or fourth other ones. Now that's how you know you in like a nice
You
little
in a
mall.
big mall.
What's
You got more.
what's the most like memorable mall shopping mall you've ever been in?
Probably the Galleria in Houston, or like the Mall of America in DC. That mug had like 4-5 floors.
Sheesh.
And then the one in Houston, the Galleria, that mug had a Saks fifth floor. They had all the Gucci, Louis, all the expensive stuff. They had an ice rink on the bottom floor, food court, movie. They had all kind of stuff. In
That must be
mall.
very
They had
expensive
a
to
parking
operate.
garage, 5 different like parking garages or something like that. That was a huge mall.
That's a business within itself.
I'm saying mall, you go up in there, you go in the parking garage and see like Lamborghinis and stuff. That's why all the ballers and rappers and stuff shop at over here. Galleria.
I think I don't think
Talking about like the Saks Fifth. That's the mall. The stores had the security outside. You couldn't get in. Going to the Gucci store, the Louis store, they had the dude in the suit outside with the earpiece.
Hey, he over here.
He over there like that, just stand in front of the door.
But ain't no nothing. But ain't even probably plugged up to nothing. Like, all right.
That's the flow you go on. You just looking and you just window shop because you know you can't afford nothing in there.
But they windows be clean as hell.
Windows be clean.
They windows. You know what's crazy? It's like they have a different like glass because like their windows are always spot, and I never seen nobody clean them. Like they're just clean. No fingerprints.
Going up in Neiman Marcus, man, they had a whole throw blanket for $3,000.
Yeah, you got it. You can throw your ass up out that store.
Bow ties cost $300.
Oh yeah,
Yaga shoes and stuff. I'm like, man, we're going in there laughing.
Head no little.
At how broke we is.
How broke these prices is. Yeah,
I'm not gonna buy nothing out.
No, yeah, you got me. Yeah, no. Get an outfit for $10,000. One. Shit. Shout out to baby that mean
$3,000 for a throw blanket, bro.
But once I got to the point where I realized you can really charge anything for anything, it's like I just shrugged my
shoulders. You got money, people will buy it if they got the money.
I saw this gorilla like couch. It's a gorilla like it's like a gorilla built around the couch, and
like
it's like
a seat or a whole
like a love seat.
I'm gonna say a whole.
The joint was like $10,000, right?
For a gorilla love seat.
Let's be real. The material was exactly the same.
That sounds like something you would put in a man cave.
It does.
Just because.
But
just because I got the money. I just wanted something.
So literally, you got to have hella the money.
I want to buy something stupid. Let me get this love seat.
And that's the thing. It wasn't even a couch. It was a love seat. For 10 grand, at least give me a full size couch.
Bro.
It was it specified love seat. I think it was probably the size of that. $10,000? I don't give a fuck. You a gorilla monkey. I don't care. Like, but that go to show you can really charge. You can really charge
people to buy it.
Yeah.
That's why Balenciaga makes so much. They buy them ugly shoes and people buy them.
But like for those prices, you sell 10 of them. That pays for your whole next fall line.
That's somebody's whole yearly income. Dang near.
I don't even want to.
You buy maybe three of them couches. That's somebody's whole.
You buy 3 of them couches, they gonna release that same couch in purple just off of like you paying for their production, basically.
Right.
Because all they need to do is sell 2 more. Because at that price, shit, you don't need to sell many at all. Because it did not take you that much.
It didn't take you that much.
It did not. Hell no.
And they're saying they're going to come out with a dinosaur couch or something.
Yeah.
Something stupid like that.
With a T-Rex, like, because it's like, the gorilla is like, has the arms around the couch like that, and his like head is on like the back.
This couch, they're going to have the mouth open.
Yeah. Like,
the head on this side, the bottom jaw on this side, something stupid.
Man.
The couch, you sitting on the tongue.
And I fuck around, I try to pull the thing and it stopped working. Y'all want me to send the whole thing back. Made me pay for the freight. Made me pay for the return ship. And that's
And they'll
crazy.
put a tail on the back of the couch.
A tail on the back of the couch
Stupid.
is actually, somebody would do it.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody will do it.
Somebody just got shipping confirmed. Or they just got a confirmation email right now for it.
Like a whole Barney couch.
10 people
the
bought.
head on top, the arms around it, and then the tail on the back of it.
Fucking
with
insane.
the feet right there.
It low-key is sick if you said $399 or like $400. But when I saw 8,000, it really said 10,000, but it was on discount for like $8,999. $900, $9,000. $9,000. It didn't have a butler, it didn't have a brochure that I know of that came with it.
Could you kick your feet up on it?
I hope so. I hope it had like a reclining thing.
A cup holder or something. It's just a couch with a gorilla on it.
Then I saw this phone case. It was $10,000. It had gold in it. It was an iPhone. I don't care what phone it is. No, it had gold like pieces in it.
Gold pieces for $10K.
Gold pieces
case for $10K.
But look, guess what? I only need to sell one of them. I sell one of them. I can just keep making crazy ideas and just sell.
And selling to rich folks.
I would be a multi-billion-dollar company in no time. Off $10.
And how much would your stock market price be? You selling phone cases for that much?
I mean, you really wouldn't have to go public if you. You wouldn't have to go public for real, because it's like you have damn near gold. You wouldn't have to sell it to the public because you don't need the backing, because you can put something out that costs $5 and put it out for $1 million. You don't need nobody to support you. You can just run it private. You can probably make niggas make you go public and you can probably sell your stocks for like, I don't know. Probably just wouldn't even hit the market though. They'll stay private. That's how you know somebody making that rate. They don't even hit the market. You can't buy us.
The market.
Now, if you hit the market, they saying we want some more money. But with a company like that, you really operating low because you just taking some cheap shit and just marking it up.
Hence everything that we buy.
Speaking of pizza dough, Little Caesars has the most inconsistent dough I've ever seen.
Little Caesars.
They're inconsistently consistent.
Pizza, period.
Yeah.
Like it's one day it'll be on and popping, and then another day it's just like
you get it fast, it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be. You basically don't have to throw it in a air fryer when you get home.
No, literally.
If you get it fresh, well, not fresh, but straight out as soon as you ask for it. But then if you have to wait for it, it'd be hot and fresh, but everything slide off.
Or you get extra toppings on your pizza that you didn't ask for.
I ain't never had that happen to me.
They put pepperoni on one of my pizzas, and I just picked them off. I
never had that happen.
I just picked them off. It was kind of. I was gonna go back up there, but it was like it's gonna be another hour.
I ain't never went back up to no restaurant to return some.
Oh no, that's
like some people take that too serious.
But low key, I've had a lot of good luck. I feel like
I went to Zaxby's. I asked for teriyaki when they gave me something completely different. I'm just like, it made me mad. I ate it.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't feel like going all the way back up here because they made the wrong wing flavor. It don't be that serious.
But what is more serious is those regional pizza arguments, like, Detroit style is better than Chicago style and New York style.
It's better than XYZ.
Yeah. Do you think
it is a Detroit style pizza though? First of all,
I don't really know. I'm assuming
because you got the New York style is the real big greasy sloppy slice.
Yeah.
And then you got the deep dish Chicago. What is Detroit?
I'm assuming it was some guy that just started coming up with marketing ideas for like each place.
And we're gonna have our own style of pizza.
We're gonna have our own style. Like somebody probably started first, and then they said, "Well, this is ours." But I feel like
New York was started their little version first.
Mm-hmm. Now, New York, I feel like it's probably the only place that I feel like they probably actually eat their pizzas just like that, because I do see them fold a lot, and it's just a very common practice. Like to fold it, you got a lot of pizza just fold it.
Too.
And a lot of them they walk and they on the go, So it's like you walk in, you just got a pizza.
It makes sense. They just get that real big. You can't have no whole pie. You just get that real big slice of pizza.
And it's crazy. I've seen them make like the best, because like they can put damn near a whole pizza into a slice to the point where like you can carry it, like
carry that one big.
Now, granted, like Yeah, you might be carrying so much. Like it might
That
be,
one big pie.
and the bigger the slice is, the more grease is gonna be like kind of falling on the back because like it's gonna be grease. If
It
it's not
might be
grease,
hella
take it
grease.
back. Take it back. Now it's okay. Like it's
If
good.
you're angry, if your toppings ain't
Yeah,
falling off, it ain't no New York
it's okay.
style
You're not
pizza.
eating lettuce. Like go crazy. We're evolving. What do you think? What do you think is like the best pairing for a pizza? Like wine or beer?
Hmm. Pizza and wine or pizza and beer? I guess it just depends on what you're doing at the time you eating the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I say if you like just you at the crib watching games and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
watching a sporting event, I guess beer would be a good compliment to a pizza. But
See,
if you on some
wine.
like chill type vibes or whatever,
Yeah.
you just chilling, you watching a movie, whatever. I guess wine, cause you just winding down. You just eating something, you just got your wine,
Mm-hmm.
and you're trying to wind down for the night. So I guess it just depends on the situation.
I would go wine just for like the consistency of like the my mood, I guess, because beer, I don't know, beer has so much like carbonation in it.
Carbonation.
It just can be
Beer,
wine does too,
like
but
beer, that's gonna make you full feeling too when you're eating a pizza.
beer makes me feel like how soda feels when I drink. Like it just kind of feels like it just giving me air. Like I don't feel like I'm really getting
You
anything
just
from it.
feel extra bloated when you're drinking beer.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of why I've never just like. So if I had to, I would really just rather drink wine because they're both alcohol. At
Hmm.
least one's just less carbonated. It's like juice and
Yeah,
soda,
you just
pretty much.
vibing.
Yeah,
You say you like I say, you watching the football game or whatever. You just
Mhm.
vibing, y'all having a good time. You ain't really trying to eat.
Yeah,
I guess beer would be good. You just eating a piece out just to eat.
yeah.
But
I
if you're not trying to
actually,
like, if you're trying to actually eat
yeah. Oh
and get
yeah,
full,
facts.
then
Yeah,
drink some wine
that's
because
true.
that's the wine is just a compliment.
That's facts. Because it's all about complimenting. It's the little things. It's the little things that compound to the big things, and then we use those
Because it's
big
like the
things.
same concept with like if you eating beer and chicken wings, whatever, at a
Hmm.
Super Bowl party or something
Oh my
like that.
gosh, I would be so blood. I couldn't. I couldn't. Beer
Man,
and chicken wings.
beer
Oh
and
my
chicken
god. Well,
wings,
fried chicken. No, oh my gosh.
or if they got pizza, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, and because they probably gonna have all three. Oh my goodness.
Like you just eating,
Oof.
you really not eating to get full. After you just kind of just vibing, party vibe.
You're asking for it for sure. What are some creative pizza recipes that like you've tried or like you would want to try? Sometimes I just get like the store made crust or like the crust, and then I just get the sauce, get some cheese, throw it in the oven,
I just really just
chicken breast.
keep it simple. Just use your basic like pepperoni or three meat.
Mm-hmm.
I had one time though when I was in college, my roommate put me onto something different. He had so he put barbecue sauce instead of tomato sauce
Mm-hmm.
and like chicken breast on pizza. It was actually pretty decent. You got your regular crust, your regular mozzarella cheese, but barbecue sauce and like chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually pretty
Mm.
decent. Actually pretty
Mm.
decent.
That's pretty solid. I'm gonna
It
try
was
that.
like actually tried. I'm like, it's actually not that bad. Cause at first I'm like, barbecue sauce on a pizza, what the heck?
Because
I actually tried. I'm like,
I
it's
need
like
to
not
lock
bad.
in.
It's something different.
I need to lock in because I've always kind of thought that would turn out good, and especially since you said they use the same cheese, yeah, it's definitely gonna be good. Oh yeah, I can see that. I
You
really,
just substitute the tomato sauce for barbecue sauce, and then like just
yeah,
throw some chicken breast
and
when you put chicken
especially
on it.
if you don't want all the extra acidity or like that tomato can be a little give you a little like acid reflux
Feel like
sometimes.
that acidity to give you
Yeah,
that feeling in your chest.
and see that barbecue would be a good change up.
Good switch up if you don't want that
Yeah,
feeling.
I like that. Speaking of a good change up, we like to talk about different things. We like to transition into different modes, if you will, the different bags. Uh, some of which are, do you want to cover them now or you want to cover them later? Because we have more time to cover them in depth if we Just
I feel like this would be a good food podcast,
mm-hmm.
and then we can do like
Because
cause this a lot. This is a lot to go over.
on me and we well we like I can see this being all right. That'll be 40 minutes. I can
I'm
already
thinking
like
this already like long. We just
yeah
talking about food on this one. This one we
yeah
can talk about all the movies and stuff. Throw a little food in it too.
yeah. Let me
This would be
do
good. Like so we talking about 90s movies. We can throw in like Blockbuster in Hollywood and stuff.
uh
So we can talk about like since we're on the theme of food, talk about like Blockbuster and stuff. Going to Blockbuster on the weekends and stuff. Like, what was your favorite snacks and stuff to get while or did you get snacks from Blockbuster?
yeah.
Or like, did you get,
They high ass. Yeah, I remember they used to have clearance. I used to go crazy.
like you seen like I ain't gonna lie though. That candy from Blockbuster used to be different from like the Walmart or whatever. It seemed like it tasted better.
I got such a core memory of it. Oh shit, hold up. So let me do that.
We gotta do the
Yeah,
outro.
let me do the outro. I'm tripping. I love this shit, fool. Closing out, what we have is we have y'all tuning in for the future, the next level. Lock in, subscribe, share, like. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to drink water, recycle. What do you have for us closing out?
I'm gonna say if you haven't already, put some money in stocks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Lock in. You heard it here
Lock
first.
in.
Official advice. Remember, if it ain't right, get rice.